Hello, welcome to Soulprint Weekly Pick Your Crystal Reading. This is for the week of July 24th through the 30th. So, thank you for being here. I appreciate the comments, the thumbs up, and of course the views. It's all lovely, and I'm very, very grateful and appreciative that you are enjoying these little weekly crystal readings. So, today we have a beautiful blue-white that wants to jump. We're going to call this blue, okay? And we have a deep royal purple, and we have this lovely soft sort of mint green color. So as usual, take a moment. You may pick 1, 2, or 3 piles, and just take a moment and just see which crystal you seem to be resonating towards, which crystal is calling out to you. And let's get started, shall we? So we're going to start with the blue. So here we go. So we have the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. Okay. So the 5 of Cups is, it's about recognizing that there has been some sadness or some disappointment. Perhaps even feeling betrayed. It could represent regrets. But the reality of the situation is, you may have the 3 cups here that have fallen over, but you have the 2 cups standing behind that are still upright and still ready and willing to offer you the gifts they hold. So there comes a time in any kind of healing and grieving process where you sort of need to acknowledge the hurt, recognize that one of your reactions to that has been to become sort of defensive or very closed off, very self-protective, and that's okay. And 4 of Swords is talking to you about sort of taking that rest, taking that pause, and allowing yourself to complete the process that you're going through, and recognize that there is blessings and happiness that are still to come in terms of creating a balance in your life. Now, this can represent, the 2 of Cups can represent new relationships. It can represent just a new start that brings happiness. It is a coming together. It is a sense of balancing and peace and joy. Sometimes it is a partnership, a relationship, a friendship. Sometimes it is just finally bringing sort of 2 elements together in harmony. But in order for you to get to this 2 of Cups position, you need to recognize where you are now and allow that healing to move along its pathway. Allow that healing to sort of, allow yourself, I guess, to move through the steps and stages. So you acknowledge the hurt, the disappointment, the regret. You recognize that one of the reactions to that is to sort of self-cocoon and protect. There comes a time where you need to be with yourself and be still and contemplate. But there is also a time for moving forward. And as you move through these steps and you get to the Two of Cups, you are moving towards harmony, balance, new beginnings, new starts, and something that just overall is emotionally, sort of satisfying and fulfilling. So these cards are telling the story about a journey, a journey through that which is difficult to a resolution that is satisfying, a resolution that brings that sense of, contentment and peace. So it is worth going through the steps and stages to get to this end result. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that this is the process you are in. It is a process that we all go through multiple times in any lifetime. It is part of our journey. It is part of the experience. And so it's important to remember to be gentle and kind to yourself, give yourself time, but also know when it is time to sort of start moving forward and not staying stuck in an energy, that is sort of drawing you down. So this is a group of cards about healing. And so know and accept that in fact you are working your way through to a healing, and embrace the healing that is coming to you. Because of course with every healing comes wisdom and understanding. Okay. Let's take a look at the purple. Two of Swords. Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. So this is interesting because I think that the blue reading and the purple reading are going to have sort of a resonating message. The energy of them seems to be kind of similar. So with this one, you're starting out with the Two of Swords, which is also, sometimes it's about a decision that needs to be made, but sometimes it is about like a stalemate energy, like you can't quite go forwards and you can't go backwards for whatever moment or reason. You're sort of in the space you're in and a little bit stuck in the space you're in. The Five of Swords talks about, unfair dealings. It talks about disappointment. It talks about even perhaps a sense of betrayal or, things just not, unfolding, if you will, in a way that you had hoped or anticipated. So very definitely you have this Two of Swords energy and this Five of Swords energy, okay? And let's not forget, swords are things like your thoughts, but they're also things like, your ambition, right? The things that motivate you and push you forward, and for whatever reason, seem to be in a place where there is just that, it's just a difficult spot you're in right now. But, if you are in this spot, or if you are just starting to emerge from this place that you're in, look to the Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Pentacles is about worth, self-worth. It is about being capable. It is about being practical. It is about creating a sense of security. whether that is, financial security or whether that is just environmental security. And that, of course, is lovingly followed by the Eight of Wands. So this is what this is about. This is what this message is talking about. It's talking about, again, shifting from a place of sort of, disappointment and not being able to quite figure out how to move forward or push through the situation you are in. But understand two things. One, as you work your way through this process, you're going to find yourself in a place that is sort of honestly just much more, rewarding for you. It is going to be a place of self-worth, of recognizing your capabilities, of, taking care of the practical matters that need to be taken care of so you can find that sense of safety and security. And as you come to the realization that the Queen of Pentacles energy is there to help you and support you, that is when you're going to find things starting to move along really, really quickly. The Eight of Wands is about movement. It is about communication. It is about, um, information being received by word of mouth, by text, by email, by any, documentation, paperwork, whatever it is, it starts to move. The Eight of Wands energy is about now things falling into place. They're falling into place quickly, and you're able to move forward and kind of, get past where you are, get past this sort of stalled energy and move forward with a real sense of purpose and productivity. So again, this very much like the blue crystal really is talking about a journey of healing and of recovery. So if this is again where you are, if this is the space you're in, recognize that you intrinsically have the skills that you need to move yourself forward. You have the capability, you have the talents, and you have, and you're rooted. You're rooted in that which is solid, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And as you start embracing the Queen of Pentacles energy, that's where you're going to find things moving along quite rapidly in your favor. All right. And let's take a look at the beautiful green and see what that message is, shall we? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, Six of Swords, the Magician, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know astrologically what's happening this week, but it looks like this is going to be a week of, frankly, growth and healing for a lot of people. This reading has slightly different energy. It's talking about recognizing or recovering from a disappointment, a broken heart, just, just that sense of just sadness. Sometimes this can represent quarreling or separation, but most commonly it really represents sort of a disappointed heart or a heart that has been stabbed or broken. The energy of this, however, is a little different than the previous two readings in that you are already at the place of the Six of Swords, which is that energy of recognizing it's time to move forward from difficult times and really, really sort of charting a new path or a new course. As you make that decision and as you start taking those first steps, you're going to have the Magician energy come in to assist. And the magician energy is, it's a lot of things. It's about, serendipitous events taking place. It is about recognizing the tools that you have in your toolbox to accomplish that which you were looking to accomplish. It is about, finding the resources to be able to push your goal or your dream or that accomplishment forward in a way that takes you to the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles, of course, is about financial success and security. It can be about family money or sorting through that. It can be about your legacy. It can be about what you are leaving the world. Not that you're going anywhere in any big hurry, but so this is more a story of sort of taking the disappointment and the heartbreak and going, okay, I wallowed, I cried, I punched a pillow, I'm very sad, I've gotten over it, I'm recovering now. I'm moving from this very difficult place I was in. I can count on myself and I can count on the divine to come together to help me move forward to accomplish that new goal, that new ambition, that new pathway forward. And that's going to take me to the place where I want to be, where there is the sense of security or support, where there is the abundance that I need and require to help me accomplish some of the goals that it is my desire to now accomplish. And that is, again, a really lovely energy. So this is about coming through the healing and taking the steps of recovery and recognizing that, as we go through the disappointments in life, if we are very wise, we take the learning and we take the wisdom and we carry it forward with us. What is done, and the time has come to simply start moving forward in a way that frankly takes us to a better place than we were even prior to the disappointment, to the broken heart, to the sadness. So this is very, very much about, moving forward against the obstacles. And ultimately, with the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles, this is about success. This is about succeeding in that recovery, focusing on that goal and really moving forward with that energy. So, awesome. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so very, very much for joining me today for your weekly crystal reading. Have a really amazing week. And remember, be very kind to yourself. Be very gentle with yourself. Bye-bye.